All right, I'm going to try to get a win today in Wisconsin, pick 3. So here we go. I don't even know if it's showing anything. I do know a couple things just by looking at this page, but I haven't looked at anything else. So we will see what's up. And this is raw, meaning I haven't looked at nothing. I have nothing. So this is what I'm going to do. So you're going to see exactly what I do to get the numbers low. And I'm going to tell you something. Last night I was really tired, and I knew there was going to be a 4 or a 5 going to drop on that front. And the reason why mainly is because of this page right here. This is what I looked at. You can see I haven't even updated it. And I was looking at it and I was like, look at the lowest winning digit. Just look at that. Just nonstop. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, there's going to be a 4 or 5 coming up. And sure enough, let me refresh. There's the 4 on the front. And but I didn't get it because main reason why I didn't get it is because I put all my eggs in this basket right here. Single box pair pattern doubles combined. Look at this. Now these, I guess you technically could count them, but I mean, this is when there's an actual double. So when there's a single, look at this. Look at that gap. Since the 18th, that's a long time. Because watch this. Look at that. Look how often that dominates. That there's two colors. I'm not saying a specific one. You're sure yellow is the most too, but blue, pink, or yellow, could come. So I'm just saying in general. For now, I'd like to figure out how to isolate that a little bit better. But that's pretty cool. It starts you off with 170 boxed. Includes doubles. You could just get rid of those doubles. And let's see. Because let's see. I'm just going to start this off right now. So let's do this. We're going to start off with here. Let's go like this. Let's copy this because this is from earlier. I was testing something. So I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to add in my pick 3 option, which I do always have this in here, which I don't like to start with. So technically I should start with an X in front of that. I'm going to save that actually right now. See, now this is canceled, but I might want to go for one of those top 4. But I'm always going to do 0 through 3 because it dominates. Last night I did I'm saying today I should have went for 4, and I didn't because of that stupid SBP thing screwed me. So, but here, let me show you here. So I got a lot of stuff, a lot of repeat stuff, just so I could have them in there. And like I said, you can add my colors and stuff to this, but then you don't see the patterns or the pairs. I like to do that. So right now I'm going to add in this, which is the double pink, double yellow, and double blue. Okay, so I'm going to hit start on that, and that's going to start with 127. And that is because we are doing 0 through 3 key on the front. So we're at 127 already. And I think there's going to be this today. I really hope so. Why is there 2 of these here? Don't need to back that up. 128. I don't know what happened there. Something happened there. So, okay, let's see. 0 3. Okay, I'm canceling that for now. Because if we do one of those top 4, that's going to get us down to 65 box pairs. But I'm not so certain on that yet. I'm going to keep that in there. And I'm going to start like so. And let's go ahead now and look at the keys that are due. That's the first thing I'm going to do here. So now let's go look at the refresh here. And for the sums, like I've said, I've been doing different time periods, different time frames for this. And it's pretty cool because, I've been going down to 10. And 10's been pretty cool showing you because, a lot of times it shows you the ones that hit the most between 10 and 40 or 50. I'm kind of bored with this 500 stuff because it's like, I'm not playing that. I don't care. I don't care if that hits. I don't care if some 23s do. Yeah, it could be due in like, the end of January. Don't care. Unless I have something really showing me that, unless it just falls like that. Okay. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm playing keys. I'm playing sums typically between 8 and 19, but really preferably between 9 hits a lot. It seems 9 and 16, 17. That's where I like to focus. So let's look at the keys. Key 7, look at that bad boy. 11 out 11. So pretty exciting. 5 and 7. Okay, so we're looking for combination of them. So look at the 7 and the 6. Those go together. Remember, so that's what I always look at. That's one of my first things I look at. Now let's update this here. So let's go over to 8 tracks. And not the 8 tracks. Let's go over to the neighbors. There it is. See that? So neighbors 4 equals a 6 or a 7. Okay. So you can see here right now it's out 6 draws and typically goes out, 3 to 4, maybe 5 and 1, 2. So I mean, we're going back to almost October. So 6 or 7, I think a 6 or 7. So see, so instead of looking at this saying, oh, 7 or 5, no, I'd say a 6 or a 7 because they're part of the same neighbor group. Now, before I go and do that, I will take a look at the evening, see what's up. Oh, look at that, 2 and 7. Now, this is interesting because 2 and 7 now are part of the same V-track. I think it's V-track. So let's go to evening alone because that was evening specific. And there you go. That's out 5 and 5. And there's a 4. So look at that. So let's get, you know what I'll do? So today, what I would do is I would start. Let's go over and already got a little bit started. Let's do keys. And we're going to start with a 2. What was that now? Hang on. See here. 2 and a 7. So it's a 2 and a 7. So 2, 6, or 7. That's going to be my starting point. I think one of those keys is likely today. So let's go ahead and start on that. We're down to 77 box numbers. Now let's take a look at, let's see if we can figure this out before I do anything else. Let's try to figure that out. So to refresh here, what was used? Let's see what was used today. Nothing on that one. Oh, this one right here. Even, odd, high, low. So one of the top, I always look at these top 4, and if I see no 0, and if I see like a 1, I kind of count that as a 0. But if I see like a 2, 3, 4, or something like that, then I know there's a great chance that one of these is going to come back. And this is a good one. This is a good one because reason why is because look at the 15 and the 12. They both equal the same high, even odd pattern. So 2 odds. Now there's a high, and a low, but these 2 are out the longest. I think I'll go for those. So I'm going to do even, odd today. That's what I'm going to. I don't normally do this. Just go for 2, but I like that. I really like one of those to hit because I don't normally see those numbers that high in that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to remove the double evens here. Double evens. And then I'll try to figure out that high-low one as well. Didn't even do nothing, did it? Oh, it's because I have this X'd up. I was like, that's got to do something. All right. Let's hit start on that. I'm hoping for that even odd today, down to 22 box numbers. That's a pretty big drop, so I think it's worth it. One of these should be coming up pretty quick here. And then let's look at let's just look at the high-low one. Let's see what's going on. So go to high-low boxed and see. So evening, I'm looking for either 2 lows or 2 highs. I'm going to look at the evening or to combined here. All highs do. All highs really getting up there. 2 lows. It's up in the air, but man, that one there, I don't like that. That would come back and bite me, but and then that 4 was used today. I'm going to get out of that for now. I'm just going to leave that. Let's look at pre-sorted. Since I'm kind of don't like this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just X that back out. I'm not going to include that. I'm going to start with the 77, at least for now. So, because I'm pretty confident in this today. I'd like to look at the keys again. So 2, 6, 7. Pre-sorted here. 6 and 5 is out. And that's at 5. It doesn't matter on this one. Let's do evening. 6. Man, that high. I think that all high might be coming. That kind of concerns me. At 5 or 6. I don't know. 948. That all high. There should be an all high coming up here pretty quick. Yeah, that's interesting. If there's an all high, I'm gonna have to add these in here. So I just do this once. What would that do for me? 103 starting with. Okay. If it is a 6 on the front, then I think it would have to be one of these today. I'm gonna start off with this. I'm gonna start off today like this. Just because the 4 was used today, and a lot of times stuff like that will happen. So I'm gonna start with these keys, and I'm gonna jump over to this now and see what's going on the box items here. Let's look at this ones. So nothing really showing me nothing there. I'm gonna look at the evening alone. Nothing, no color really, no. Look at the SB pairs here. Nothing. Isn't really showing me too much more right now, so I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over here. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I've been doing. Let's go to boxed and go to AB. Go to most recent draw from Wisconsin. Go to about 20 draws or so, 20, 30. And I got on combined right now. I don't like combined. Let's do evening alone at 20 draws. That was a good one right there. That was a really good one to look at. Very obvious. There's going to be a 1. And sure enough, there was a 1. See that? 1-4. Let's look at the AB again. And here we go. Look at this evening AB. Probably be a 1 coming up. It almost looks like I have it ascending, right? So what we're going to do with this information now is we're looking at pre-sorted AB. So we're going to go to reduce numbers, okay? And now, the only sucky part about this is I think it could be a high number tonight. So, but normally I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that right there, 0 to 3 key. But since I'm kind of like thinking there's going to be a high, and I'm just going to mess with that information for now anyway. I'm just going to do this, whatever, if it's 7, I don't care. So I'm going to do that right there. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to bring this over here. And this works. This works 100%. I have tested and truly tested this over and over and over and over and over. And it works really well if you can find the right time frames. And I screwed up somewhere. What did I do? I put AB. So let's just cancel that out. And we're just going to go and I put it under numbers. And then I'm going to format it so it cleans it up. Don't hit clear. That really sucks. Although you can back up. 63. Look at that. Cut it almost in half. And there's a high chance that this flips tonight. And if it doesn't, I'll be all over that tomorrow night with that 0 to 3. Okay? Because this works. Trust me, it does. I've been doing something with this straight tracking too, you see, but that I don't want to do yet because that one's a little more tricky. Look at the single box prayer pattern, the original SPP, and look at the evening combined. This has been really good too. Kind of going back to the old school days here, doing 20 to 30 draws roughly. Looking for that. See, this is what I should have looked at today. Look at that 3-2. Very likely a 1 would hit. I know it doesn't reduce too much, but it still takes numbers off. Let's look at the evening alone. Here we go. 3-2-2. Good chance for 1 today. Very good chance at the 20 draws too. Very good chance for that one. So what I'll do is I'll just take these right here. You don't have to copy all the percentage stuff. And I'm going to risk it tonight with this. And I might just go back down that 0-3 key. Screw it. Because, the high could hit, right? But just like I said with the other stuff, it could be out for a while yet. I could look at some of D-Love stuff too and see what's going on. Down to 21. Even if I did, it doesn't reduce it that much more anyway. So that's okay. Kind of like that. If I stuck with my original assessment on the even odd pattern, that would do, look at that. I like that. That would be very nice. See, there's different things I do. Now, what I'll do is like right now, I'm going to write down these three numbers. And a lot of times what I do is I'll run through different scenarios, and then I'll try to find common denominators or why those numbers made it to the end. And there's every now and then, maybe I'd say once every few months, I'll get something really good and it'll just keep coming back. And that's when I win my best. So, like right now, got these three numbers. What I'll look now is I'll look at sums or do. I'll look maybe, so we got two highs here. So maybe is that too low or that too high going to hit? Three numbers, I'll just try to flip that over in the right, convert that, right? But I should look at the whole thing I was talking about earlier too, huh? On the other video. I should look at this real quick. Let's look at this. I wish it was showing me a color. It's not showing me a color though. I'm gonna go back to this real quick. So my kid is playing Fortnite. You can't tell in the background. And it just about X'd out of that. Lay off the grenade launcher, dude. All right. I'm gonna go for this. I don't care. I'm gonna go for that tonight. So if you don't want to, back it up. But man, that's too tempting, right? That's too tempting. Let's see here. Yeah, see, it's not really showing me no colors at all. I mean, I could say it's gonna leave with a blue or something because I've been doing that, and wow, these come back just like clockwork as well. They really do. Really useful. Look at the BPY. Look at that. BPY. Look at all these BPYs. That's only like 40 numbers or 39 numbers to start every time a BPY hits. Very cool. This is the SBP. So looking at that, two purples, two reds, there hasn't been a green. They also fluctuate very, very often. And that's the thing I just copied from over here. So, if I wanted to, I could go to the information page and look at that, which is here. This is the pattern information page, and look at the single box pair pattern. Not here, sorry, single box patterns. And you can play them by color, eliminate a color, or whatever you want to do. I'm sorry, I'm starting to jump around, but see what's going on here. 10 and 2 are out. Look at that. So SBPP, that's the pairs. I'm going to do 10, 2, and 8, the top three. Let's look at the evening. See what's going on in the evening. Got 11, 4, and 2. So there's a common denominator. That's 2. So 11 and a 4. I'll add the 3 as well. So that's 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 8. Right? That's a good chance for one of those to hit. So if I wanted to, let's just see what that would do for me. Let's do that. So let's do 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, and 11. All that has to happen is one of these pair patterns have to hit. And they're all in there. So, I do like those, and let's just say we X'd out of this again because I keep going back to that, but let's just pretend we did that. And that would still give us 19 numbers to go with. And if you wanted to, how many would that have been? X out of there just to see without that 21. So it's not that big of a difference. We'll do something here. Let's do, I already got those top three I like, right? And let's look at the sums real quick and see what's due. You got 10, some 10. So I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at 235, perhaps that 235 tonight. We have a 12. And we have a 9. Where's this? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. We got 18. And let's go to the combined and see what's going on. There's a 12 there. We're at 500 draws. Let's go down to 10. And then let's go to 20. And then let's go to evening alone. And then let's do one more. Let's go to 50 draws. At some 10. And let's go to the combined at 50 draws. Some 14. I don't have one of those in there, but I mean, there could be one. amongst this, right? You got 12 there, you got 14 right there. So maybe that 2, 5, 6. I'll write that one down for fun. And then I'm gonna write down 6, 7, 8, honestly, because that one just keeps speaking to me on like I've been burned so many times on this stupid 6 is the lowest winning digit. So and that 5 as well, but whatever. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you something. Let's do what I was talking about in that video. Let's go over here and look at this once. So 9:48 was today. So let's back this up. Previous, so 9:48. Nothing in there, right? Okay, so let's look at the midday. Let's see if it was in there from midday. There's the 9, no 4 or 8. Okay, so let's look at the evening. And let's go to current. So 275, that's not going to help me because I already have all these numbers. And actually I have 235 and I have 237 and 279. And let's go to the combined, see what's up. Yeah, man, I maybe at 235 tonight, some 10. I have 57 there boxed. I don't have that though. Okay. Let's take this. This is sometimes I'll do this. I'll take these 21, even though I like those top 3. I'm going to take this over to Lotto odds for fun here. I'm going to go to prediction tool and I'm going to go to pick 3. And I'm going to wrap this video up too after this. So let's get going here. Come on, let me in here. I'm going to do my numbers. Paste them in there. Sometimes it's just nice. This is like a giant wheel, you know, kind of nice to see it like this sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and hit this right here, this arrow. This is going to give me a lowest winning digit. See, 489. And there's that Trinity, 018. There's the 1, just like David was saying the other day. It's like clockwork, man. When these Trinities hit 026 within a few draws, I'll get within 3 draws, there are 2. Yeah, and do one more here. Let's see. Trinity, where are you? 023, there's the 2. There's the 0. I'm interested in see if there's one more. 014, there's the 1. Right? So it hits very often within 3 draws. Like you said, 90, 95%. So let's look at this here. So 489 was boxed today. And what I'll look at is the main thing is this 1-2 sum. So I'll if I don't see nothing, I'll flip this over to evening alone. And see what I see. I don't see nothing here. So 2-2, 2-2. I do see that. You know what you can do with this information? A lot of times these do not repeat. Oh, here 888. I'd remove that. I think that'll flip to a 9 or 10 or something. Let's just take that risk here. Let's go to 64 pairs. So I'm gonna remove the 8. Now we're down to 16. Let's see. 235 in there. Yes, 237 in there. Yes, 256 in there. 279 in there. 279 is not in there. So I'll just take a little red mark and I'll just put through that because I really don't think that will hit today. 678 is still in there. 256 is in there. 256 is in there. Okay, so also what you noticed here is a lot of times I look at these patterns, but what then I do is I go back over to this and I go to box pairs and I'll go to man, there's so many things I'm missing I still haven't done. Like a lot of times I do pairs. This 13 pair thing is like really good too. What was this one for today? Excuse me. Let's see. This was, what the heck was this one here? Let's go to combined. Oh yeah, 242. So 341, 242, 341. So this was this one, 341. So there's the 3 ones. Yeah, very, very often I have been finding these very reliable. So what I do is I'll just take a break here. I'm going to show you this. So you go over to Wisconsin and let's go ahead and copy that. And we're going to do combined. Okay. You're just going to copy, well, you can do whatever page you want to do this with, but I just copy the first 4, right? And take a big dump right here. And then hit run system. You get these pairs right here. So very likely one of these pairs will hit tonight. It's pretty darn accurate. So I probably already have these in here, but let's just say we're starting with these 21. What I'll do is just drop these pairs inside here boxed. Let's see what that brings me to. 15. Look at that. That still keeps me with that 235. See, I prefer this. This is nice. Now, if you want to be a little safer, you could also go in here and do the evening as well. And then you could just, wait, that ain't mine. Almost screwed up there. Where did 484 come from? All right, so we could take these 4 right there. This is one of the things I've been testing. I gotta hurry up. I got 5 minutes. So, and then here are the pairs for that. And then you can just, if you don't want to get too risky, there's a really good, obviously you got a ridiculous amount of pairs here. And go ahead and paste those in there. Let's probably bring it back up 21. Oh, I got rid of 1. But that's a kind of an interesting 13 pairs is a really good one. And then the classic one right here. This one's awesome. Another one here. A lot of times I've been testing these and comparing the pairs and trying to remove ones or do common denominator things. And it was doing really well for a while, but then I was like, I think I was just doing too much. Gosh, 20 numbers still okay. So what I would do then, like I wanted to show you something real quick because this is going to end here. So what I do is go over to box pairs and I got my, oh man, this super pair too. Let's go to, where is it, man? I must have got rid of that, or what did I do with that? Oh, is this it? Yeah, put it in here. Okay. What I'll do, this video is going to shut off. Today's number right here, 948. So what I do is this is in box form. Remember, this is the pre-sorted one. Okay. Odd, even, odd. Look at that. That's a top dog, and it has not hit in a while. So perhaps that's coming back. Odd, even, odd. That odd, odd, even just hit. So even, odd, even. So perhaps even, odd, or odd, even, odd come back. That's just one thing I've been doing. So you could just come in here, and this is in box form already. So odd, even right there, right? As if you think it's going to be that one. It won't be that one probably. Maybe not. Let's do the other one, even, odd, even. That was my other one I liked. There we go. So that's another way I'm doing things. I'm going to have to shut this video off, but there's that 6, 7, 8 stays too, right? So that's pretty cool. Wait out. And then like this one here. So this one's harder to follow. Look at all the lows. There's definitely a high coming. That's 6, 7, 8. I'm playing at them or what. I got it all. But I'll do the exact same thing for curve line and in and out. These are pre-sorted ones. I have a straight order too. And I'm still working on some stuff for straights. But not going to talk about some new stuff I got. Nothing really dramatic. Just some fun little things like, man, I want to talk about this. I'm going to do another video later and talk more about this stuff because this is really cool. Like this here curve line box, that's going to hit. And it's just basic curve line box. But look at that. Curve line box on the AC dominates. That's going to be coming back. Dramatically drop your numbers just doing that. So there's so many things to do to reduce. And I think one of the key things is to like do a variety of different breakdowns and then see what you find for common denominators. I like lotto odds as well because it's like a giant wheel over here. The 2-2, I'm going to show you that real quick. So if you, let's say you think that, let's just reset this real quick because I don't have much time. No, I won't freaking do it fast. Come on, man. All right, let's just go ahead and add in 220. And what you're going to do is you think 2-2 and the 8 pair sum's not going to hit. You can do this on the other side as well. I don't know if I have that over there. Yeah, I do. I have it over there. You could just do that as well. You could just remove it over there if you wanted to. Or if you're on this site, just go in here and go to the 8 pair sum and then just remove 2 on the front and then also remove 2 on the back. And then you're left with those 91. High chance for, wait a minute. Did I do that backwards? So 2-2 is removed. So yeah, so one of these numbers I feel like would be the winner, right? Or am I doing that wrong? Okay, it's going to end here. Let's just